You don't want to be too pushy and like in people's face trying to sell things. Look at that. Market prep is slowly getting started. Once you agree to a custom design, you still have to purchase it, even if you don't love it at the end. And that's something I've struggled with. There's definitely periods where I taste test with Sean. Is it a seance? A chicken seance?
Around the corn.
Yeah. Don't be sad it's over, be happy it happened. It's very true with the last couple of weeks. Hello and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another studio vlog. This is the first studio vlog I'm filming as a married woman. That is so wild to me. I'm married! I can't believe it. Well, I can believe it. It was a pretty long engagement, a year and a half. And I was with Sean for 7 years before the marriage, so I was ready. But yeah, the wedding was so amazing. Seriously, it went so swimmingly. You know, you do all this prep for like a year and a half and you have one shot for things to go right. And everything went, like I said, amazingly. And I just had the time of my life. I know Sean had an amazing time and it was truly the best day ever. And I did vlog all of it. I vlogged the week leading up, the wedding itself, and then a couple days after. And it's the last vlog I posted. So if you didn't watch that, you definitely should. I'm not gonna talk too much about the wedding because I did film and post that video, but we're waiting to get the professional video back and the professional photos back. And I'm so excited to see both of those things. But I'm also so grateful that I decided to film the video of the wedding myself as well, because I got so much behind the scenes that I just know the videographer isn't gonna get. He wasn't there for a lot of it. For example, I practiced reading my vows in front of the girls before the wedding and the videographer wasn't there yet. And I feel like getting a good videographer and having a nice wedding video was very important to me, but it's more of like a highlight reel of the day and it's things that I don't think I'm gonna forget that are gonna be in that video. Whereas the video I filmed myself and I had help filming from bridesmaids is more of, like I said, behind the scenes and things that I might forget, but now I have that to look back on. So that was really nice. And I have to say, shout out to Jordan if you're watching this, because she was one of my bridesmaids and she got so much footage and it made it so that I didn't really have to think about filming at all. I think I filmed like a few clips of like, oh, now we're going to the rehearsal and things like that. But yeah, that was amazing. Today is Monday. I kind of unintentionally took 2 weeks off. It's July 7th today. The couple days after the wedding, we spent on the lake and it was just beautiful, perfect summer days. And we had people over this weekend and we just spent all day outside playing pickleball, other yard games like spike ball. We tried out our pizza oven for the first time and made a bunch of pizzas. I think we made like 12 pizzas. We had a lot of people over here and it was just so much fun. And those moments are really special to me because that's when you're, you know, really living life. And I'm grateful that we were able to have those days and make those memories with all our friends and family. But yeah, I'm also very ready to get back into work. I feel like a huge chunk of my brain space is freed up now that I don't have to think about the wedding and planning, and I can focus it back into the business. I'm very excited about that, and I'm excited to see what's gonna come the rest of the year for the business. Market season is coming up in August. Lots of exciting things to look forward to. We're going to Hawaii in September. I think we're going to look for another puppy after Hawaii, and that I'm very excited for. I love animals so much and I'm so excited to get Duncan a little doggy friend. But yeah, that's some updates. Let me tell you my to-do list for today. I do want to catch up on orders. I've been packing orders a little bit throughout the last couple of weeks so that I don't fall too far behind. I have 26 orders on my website and 8 orders on Etsy. I started working on punch needle yesterday and I want to finish that up. I think that's how I'm going to start the day. This is what I have done. So I just have 3 that I need to finish. So yeah, I'm gonna start by doing that. And then I also have some keychains. I have some new designs that I need to photograph and I have a bunch to restock. I still need to take them all out of their baggies. This is the situation with that. So these are all keychains that need to be either unbagged or have already been organized and need to be photographed. So yeah, lots of work to be done, but I'm feeling good. I also want to finish my second office space. I don't know if that's going to be this week. I might do that in next week's video, but yes, let's get into work. Start by punch needling. And then I'm going to continue organizing these keychains a little bit, at least the ones that I want to photograph. And then maybe I can take those photos and get them up on the website today. If not today, hopefully tomorrow. But that is the plan. Let's begin by punch needling. Okay, I just finished the punch needle and I'm gonna quickly pack up these orders, and then I'm actually gonna go through and pack up as many orders as possible on Shopify and Etsy, and I might make stickers as well for orders before I dive into keychains. But this first order is for Tavion going to Oklahoma, and it's for the duck car coasters. So they chose a white outline on the duck instead of the typical black so that they could have the black background. So here are the two coasters for their order. And then the next order is for Lisa for a minion and volleyball. These two ducks are for my own inventory. So this is for Lisa. So cute. And now I'm gonna pick some keychain and magnet orders and potentially make some stickers and then pack those up.
I can see, I can feel you from a million miles away, like the earth moves with every step you take. I don't know you, but I want you. All I do is think of ways to get closer.
Okay, I just picked the orders that didn't have stickers. I think I'm gonna make stickers after I pack these up, but I wanted to quickly share. If you watched my last studio vlog, you would have seen I designed a new Freebie sticker, and they came in. I got them from Vistaprint, and I wanted to show you. This is how they turned out and what they look like, and I'm gonna be putting one in every order that has a dog or cat item. So all the keychains and magnet orders, probably not the punch needle orders. But yeah, I wanted to share that, and now I'm gonna pack these up, and then we can make some stickers for the other orders.
To make you feel the same. It's like you're out to get me, without you even knowing you affect me. A chain reaction, and it's forcing me to fall hard, so hard in love. It's the ripple effect. Everything you do alone, it's the ripple effect. And I'll always let it turn
almost 1:30. I am making stickers and I'm also taking a little bit of a break to have some lunch. And I wanted to talk a little bit about the wedding because I didn't do any sort of like recap, or I don't know, I didn't really talk about it after the fact. And there's a couple things I wanted to mention. In case anyone else is getting married soon, I have had at least one person comment saying they were getting married soon. I don't know if it was on a YouTube video. I think it was. It was on my wedding YouTube video in regards to the camcorder idea. But I want to just talk about things that I'm really happy that I did or we did and share them with you in case you're also getting married and you want some unique ideas or just like advice, I guess. So first thing, I just mentioned camcorders. Sean and I bought 2 camcorders. They were $50 each. Very low quality. We could have got a little better quality ones, but it kind of gives like an 80s wedding vibe when we watch those videos back. The only thing that kind of sucks is the audio is pretty rough, but we bought camcorders and had people just pass them around throughout the wedding. Sean and I didn't have to tell anyone to use them. The bridesmaids did an amazing job of passing them around, and that footage is so awesome to look at. It was so like funny. Some of the clips were hilarious. So that idea I definitely recommend, or even like digital cameras, but I personally love video, so I'm glad we did camcorders. Something else is I am so happy to say I was very not stressed the day of the wedding. I'll say this first. I woke up and I had a stomach ache, but that eventually went away. And I was a little upset about the weather because we had this beautiful venue that overlooked Lake Winnipesaukee and it was completely white. Just couldn't see the water or the view at all up until like 1 p.m. And then it cleared up and I was like, oh, thank God, because that's why we got this venue. So that I was a little bit stressed about. But I wouldn't even say stressed. I was just like bummed. But other than that, I felt very present in the whole day. I was taking it all in. It felt like it was a good pace. I was really worried it was just gonna fly by, but I think because we like made it a multiple day event, it felt like the perfect amount of time. We also had a welcome party on Friday. Highly recommend having a welcome party because it allowed us to actually sit and visit with our guests and converse with them. So then when the wedding day came, I didn't feel guilty about like dancing and being on the dance floor the whole time. And I'm still very happy. I'm pretty sure I said hi to every guest on the actual wedding day, but it wasn't like conversating with people as much. And that was mostly because we had the welcome party and we were able to talk with people then and really like appreciate the fact that they were there and people traveled and actually spend time with them. So welcome party was amazing. Definitely recommend that. And then the day of the wedding, honestly, I feel like one of the big reasons I wasn't stressed is because everything was at the venue. We got ready at the venue, we had the ceremony at the venue, and then we had the reception at the venue. So I didn't have to worry about getting anywhere on time. Like I literally just walked to everything that we had to do next. We had the bridal party, the groomsmen and bridesmaids stay with us at a Verbo we rented out. That also mitigated any stress because everyone was right there. We knew where everyone was. It wasn't like, oh, where's so-and-so? Like, why aren't they here yet? We traveled places together. So that I recommend as well. I think that helped with stress. I think it was also just a priority for me not to be stressed. I was like, I don't want to be stressed on my wedding day. We did all this planning. I was stressed leading up to it, but the actual wedding day, I want to enjoy and I don't want to be stressed. And I'm so glad that I can say that is how it went. Something else I'm really glad I did, and I didn't like think about this beforehand, I just kind of did it in the moment, is I took a minute, once I put my dress on, I was in the room by myself and I just took a minute and I looked in the mirror and I like took it in, and it really made me teary-eyed because it's like, whoa, here we are, like, I'm all done up, my hair is done, my makeup's done, I'm in my wedding dress. Like, that was the first time seeing how I was gonna look walking down the aisle. And I really recommend that you take a minute just by yourself, look in the mirror, take it in. I'm very glad I just had that minute to do that. It was unplanned. Like I said, everyone was just not in the room because I was getting my dress on. Also, take a minute with your husband. I know like a lot of people say that, like go by yourself and take like 30 minutes. We did that after our photos. So we did photos during cocktail hour, and then we had a little bit of time before the reception. So in that little bit of time, we went back into the house. Sean brought some hors d'oeuvres for us from the cocktail hour, and we were in there with a couple of bridesmaids. I was getting my dress bustled, and that was really nice to just take a breather before the reception. So yeah, that's a few things that I feel like helped me, I don't know, enjoy the day and like be in the moment, especially like taking that moment to just be by myself, look in the mirror and like process that. Also, this is random, but a couple of funny things that happened. First of all, we found a tick on my dress. This was during the reception. One of my maids of honor and I were like, the bustle kept breaking. my bustle was just destroyed by the end of the night. The little hooks were like breaking off, so it just looked wonky. My dress was like half bustled, half off, and we were trying to like fix it, and that's where we found the tick, so we like went and killed it. That was kind of funny. Also, before my first look, I had sleeves for the ceremony, and my seamstress did them, but I didn't like how she did them. She just left an elastic and it just didn't look finished. So we had the plan that my maid of honor, Brianna, would wrap tulle around it and tape it up and like DIY it on the day of the wedding. So she was doing that, and she cut the tulle and accidentally cut my arm, and it started bleeding, and she like got it to stop bleeding, and then like 10 minutes passed and it was time for the first look, and we realized I had bled all over my dress. So that was like a bit of a panicky moment. The day of coordinator went and got a Tide stick and like fixed it, and it didn't look too bad by the time she was done with it. I don't think anyone noticed it. I mean, it was like right under my arm. So of all spots, I'm glad it was there and not in the middle of my dress. So that was another thing that was kind of funny. But yeah, that's a little bit about the wedding. And post-wedding, I really expected to have like a post-wedding depression moment. And I did a little bit, but I think the fact that we took a couple days after the wedding to still enjoy the lake and like have amazing days really helped with not feeling depressed afterward, and I'm grateful that we were able to do that. And then we had people over the weekend after and like hung out outside, so it just felt like the celebration was prolonged, and I really appreciated that. But I did feel sad, and I think the reason I felt sad is because these moments are so special, and I know they're gonna be like core memories, but they're just so fleeting. Things do go by fast in the grand scheme of things, and I don't know, all these special moments with people are so fleeting, and I guess that's just life, and that's why you gotta be in the moment and appreciate things and plan things more often. But it's like bittersweet in a way, because it's like, oh, these memories are so special, but they're over. But we can make more memories, so that's where I need to like shift the mindset. What is the saying? Don't be sad it's over, be happy it happened. It's very true with the last couple of weeks, how I've been feeling. But yes, I'm going to finish my lunch and then finish making the stickers, and I will see you after. It is 1:30. I'm probably going to work on organizing more keychains after. So yeah, I will see you after I make stickers.
Nothing is forever, you're so keen on telling me. Yeah, everybody's worried, saying that I'm in too deep. Keep it all together, move on to bigger things. Chasing all the highs, 'cause I'm not giving up my dream. No, I'm not giving up my dream. Although you don't believe in me, the only thing I need to know, I find it in my heart and soul. If I could find a word to make peace and a single one that made your heart open, I could have been your good friend until the end. If I could find a word to make peace and a single word that made your heart open, wish I could been your good friend.
Okay, just finished packing orders. I still have 2 pending on Etsy and 8 on Shopify, but I filled up this bag. I'm gonna take it to the post office tomorrow. And the orders that are pending include punch needle kits, punch needle frames, punch needle goods that I need to make, and a frame cover, things like that. So I can't pack them up right now. But yes, I feel good that I'm relatively caught up on orders. And now I'm gonna continue to sort through keychains. I wanna just take the ones that are new out of their bags so that I can photograph them and get them up on the website soon. So that's the plan, and I will see you after. Also, I don't know if I'm gonna do this today, but I would like to take a photo of some car coasters in the natural light to make an Instagram post with them and just like promote them a little bit. So I might do that in a minute as well. Maybe I'll do that before I do keychains. Okay, I'm gonna take this photo really quick of the car coasters. I need to lay them out, obviously. But I have this little table that we got as a wedding gift for our pizza oven. And this is perfect because I can move the table around if I want to change the lighting. And I think I'm gonna photograph keychains on here as well. But let me lay these out so we can photograph them, and I'll show you my vision with this Instagram post.
You and me, just a walk in the park where the world fades, and we're leaving our marks. They try to hold me down, tear me apart, but with you, baby,
Okay, it's 2:45. I just got done taking the photos and I edited one of them and made my little Instagram post. I just posted it on Instagram and I wanted to show you because I feel like it's so cute. But it says car coaster and then the features, or a few features of it: handmade, absorbs spills, fits in car cup holders, and color customizable. I want to do some more promo posts for my products. Right now I post a lot of like videos of my lifestyle as a small business owner, but I want to get back to like promoting the products and me actually punch needling, which I do post a little bit of that still, but I want to promote the kits some more. And yeah, it's been a while since I've done any promo for car coasters, so I wanted to quickly do that, and I'm glad I did. I got some other good footage of the car coasters as well. I took some videos. I have other photos that I could edit. So yes, that's done, and now I'm going to continue working on keychains and get the new ones out, and we'll see if I have time to photograph them or if the lighting is good. It's pretty cloudy, so we will see. But I feel like cloudy can be good for photos. Like that photo turned out really good. So we'll see what time it is when I'm done and if I want to get to photographing them. But yes, let's continue to sort out some keychains. I haven't finished unwrapping all the keychains, but I've unwrapped enough that I can go and photograph the new ones. So I have 4 new ones, and I also have new magnets. The thing with the magnets is they're not new designs, but they're designs that I haven't yet ordered as magnets, so they're like new magnets. And I never know if I should include that in like a email that is saying there's new keychains. I think I'm gonna keep it separate. I think I'm gonna do my email for the new keychain designs and then do a separate email announcing new magnets are here. But let me quickly show you the new designs. So this is the Cairn Terrier. Then I have the Border Terrier, which is a pretty requested breed, so I'm glad I finally have it. Then this one is the Tibetan Mastiff, the Siberian Cat. So I'm gonna go take these photos and then I will see you after. Alright, I just edited all the photos and made the listings so they're up on my website and Etsy. And the plan for the rest of tonight is I'm gonna go live on TikTok and then I will give you a little live recap. I'll probably go live for like 15 to 20 minutes. Then we're gonna go play pickleball out in our driveway, which has been so much fun. We set the net up like a few days ago and we've been playing like every day since. We used to play tennis. We'd like go to different courts and play tennis. We never played on a team or anything, but pickleball is just so much better because I have way more control over the ball. I feel like when we played tennis, the ball would just like shoot into the other people's courts sometimes, and it was like so embarrassing and just like I felt so annoying. So I love pickleball for that reason, and I love ping pong, and it's like the perfect mix of ping pong and tennis. But anyways, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna cook some dinner. We have a sausage skillet that we like to make that we're gonna do tonight. It's sausage, well, it's chicken sausage with bell pepper and onion. And then we have a new Ninja Creamy recipe that I'm so excited to try. It's a peanut butter base with protein powder and like powdered peanut butter and oat milk. I think that's all it was. Maybe I think I added a little bit of agave sweetener, and we have the miniature peanut butter cups to mix into that. I will keep you updated on how that goes. Then I think I'm also going to continue to unwrap keychains. So that's everything we have planned. I'm gonna start by going live and I will let you know how it goes. I just got off live. We had 3,000 viewers. I was live for 15 minutes and we did not get any orders on that live, but that is okay. I'm going to go outside now and play pickleball with Sean. It is quite warm out. It's 86 degrees. It was a warm day today. I feel like every few days we're getting a heat wave. But yeah, that is the plan. And then after that, I think we're gonna cook, have our Ninja Creamy, and I will continue to work on keychains.
It ain't about fame. It ain't about fake friends. And screw your ex is such a flake. Forget your grades, you need a break.
Okay, we're making dinner. We just played pickleball and we decided to have the Ninja Creamy before dinner because sometimes we eat dinner and then we're so stuffed and we don't have room to really enjoy the Ninja Creamy. So I made it and I'm so excited to show you. I need to put in the little Ninja Creamy koozie that I bought for it. Look at that. I'm so proud of her. Taste test with Sean. I didn't get you a spoon yet.
What's the mix-in?
The mix-in is Reese's Miniature Peanut Butter Cups. Okay, I'm filming it this way so you can see the texture. Little watery.
The silence means we're enjoying it.
I don't love how much I can taste the protein. I'd probably do a scoop or less than a scoop next time. Good. I like it. Not my favorite one, but it's good. Dinner is served. This is the spread. We have two types of chicken sausage. This one's a garlic, and then this is like roasted pepper and Asiago, I think. And then pepper and onion. Then we have a sweet potato as well. This is one of my favorite dinners. And we're going to eat this and watch Love Island. We're really behind, but we're going to catch up a little bit. And after I eat this, I'm also gonna work on unwrapping more keychains and magnets, which is nothing very exciting. So I'll probably just see you tomorrow for another work day. Duncan has an appointment. He doesn't know, but he has a vet appointment at 11:30, which I'm not looking forward to. He does not like the vet, and I'm always the one to take him, so I feel like it doesn't help our relationship. But anyways, I will see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is the next day. Today is Tuesday and it's almost 9 a.m. It's 8:55 and I'm just sitting down to get to work. I just got ready, had my breakfast, made a coffee. This is the first time in a long time making a coffee with real milk, whole milk. We got milk to make some of the Ninja Creamy recipes and I don't want the rest of it to go bad, so I used it in this coffee. And it's so good. It gives like the best latte flavor. I love oat milk in my lattes, but this is so rich when you use real milk. But anyways, I have that here. And last night I finished unpacking all, did I do all the magnets too? I did, yay, okay. I did all the keychains and the magnets. These are magnets. Hey Dunk, you have a vet appointment in 2 hours. Anyways, I have all the keychains and magnets done. So I'm gonna start the day by updating inventories and putting those keychains away. And then I'm gonna take photos of the new magnets and get those up on the website as well. And yeah, that's how I'm gonna start my day. That's probably gonna take me up until 11. If not, I'll do something else. Maybe I'll go live before I have to go to the vet with Duncan. But I have 2 hours until we have to leave for the vet. So I'm gonna start by updating those inventories, do the magnets. Let's get into this work day.
It's like talking to a wall when you don't look at me. I wanna speak my mind and tell you how I feel, but it's like talking to a wall when you don't look at me. Please just look at me. I'm a ticking time bomb that goes off easily. You always know which buttons you should push, baby. I'm a ticking time bomb that goes off easily, but you're still here with me. We're drawn to each other. We try to break it off, but we return to each other. You're the best,
10:30. I have a half an hour until I have to leave with Duncan, and I made labels for the new keychain designs and put them on the bin, and I filmed a quick video for Instagram and TikTok announcing that the new keychains are here and like putting them into the bins. And honestly, I have a really bad stomach ache right now. I started my period today, and the first day is usually the worst with just like cramps and stomach aches. So I've been a little slow moving. I also just finished adding all the inventories to the website with the keychains, and I was gonna go photograph the magnets, but I forgot I have to take the films off the magnets that I photographed just because I want them to look as good as possible, and there's a little film on the front side of them. So I think I'm just going to take the films off 5 of them, 5 or 6 of them for each design, and then I will photograph them when I get back from the vet. I honestly think after I do this, I'm going to go take my doll and lay on the couch for a little bit. That's just how it is sometimes. I was gonna work out this morning and that quickly fell through because I was just not feeling good. But yeah, that's the plan. And I will see you after Duncan's vet appointment. We're back from the vet, and I'm filling up Duncan's pool so he can play a little bit because he just hates the vet so much. So I want to give him a fun little day. I'm gonna let him play out here for a little bit, and in a minute I'm gonna go grab my magnets to photograph, and I'll do that outside while he's out here. So that'll work out nicely, right, bud? You're gonna have a fun time now?
I stumble and I can't get up, fall into the song. This time I think I had enough. I'm drowning in doubt. Lights fading, but I'm holding on. I can't escape the fault this time. It's enough. Pushing back
Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go in the shade to do this because the glare and reflection is just too much on the magnets when I try to photograph them. Also, it is so incredibly humid out. I'm just like sweating just by standing out here, so the shade will help with that as well, hopefully, but hopefully I can do this quickly.
I stumble and I can't get up, fall into the song. This time I think I had enough. I'm drowning in doubt. Lights fading, but I'm holding on. I can't escape the fault this time. It's enough. Pushing back every step I take, fighting myself with every break. Feel like I'm cutting the undertow. You thought you had me hooked, but I'm on the track. I'm down with the drama, why don't you come back, back? I'm done with you, don't need to stay. Chasing shadows, pushing me away.
Okay, it's 3 o'clock. I don't even know what the last clip was. I think it was when I was putting the magnets on the website. Update on how I'm feeling. The ibuprofen kicked in. I didn't have Midol. I don't know where it went. I had so much of it, but I found ibuprofen and that worked. So I feel a lot better. But I got the magnets listed on the website. So we have Pomeranians, Aussie Doodle, and Bernedoodle now available as magnets. And I just imported footage from this video onto my laptop, and I'm gonna start editing it. And tonight, I think I wanna try to start working on punch needle because I have an order on Etsy for 4 punch needle coasters. And then I also want to start building up inventory for markets because it's gonna be here before I know it, like a month away. That's actually crazy. And I have inventory. I have like a good amount of car coasters, but I wanna have more. Market prep is slowly getting started, and once I actually do need to like get organized for markets too at some point. I have stickers I need to make, lots of stickers, and I need to organize keychains and get like all the new keychains into bins that I'm taking to markets because I have like separate bins with keychains, but I haven't put any of the new ones I've got since my last market into those bins. So that's like months and months. It's at least 6 months, I think, since I've done a market. Yeah, more like 7 months. What the heck? I'm missing markets. It's no shock that I'm missing them. It's been so long. But yeah, that's the update. I'm just gonna do some editing. Probably not gonna film it because it's pretty mundane. It's just me at my computer. Okay, I actually decided that instead of editing right now, what I wanna do is take some time and brainstorm different ideas for social media content that I can post, because I have been feeling rather uninspired when it comes to posting on social media lately. I feel like I've exhausted all my ideas and I keep like creating the same types of content, and it's just like not what I want to be posting over and over and over. Like I feel like I'm posting the same thing in a different font, if that makes sense, like same but different, and I want to post some new things. So I'm gonna take time to try and brainstorm different ideas and like different ways I can market things. I specifically want to market, well, okay, my top products that I want to sell include keychains, magnets, and punch needle kits. The reason being, those products have the highest profit margin of any product in my shop. Keychains and magnets are manufactured items, so they require no labor from me in terms of actually creating the product, other than the design. But once the design's done, it's done, and I can keep ordering that design as a magnet or keychain over and over. So that's my like top thing that I like to push and sell, and I just love them so much. Like I love the dog and cat theme, and that being like at the forefront of my business as like an animal lover myself. But then the punch needle kits, the DIY punch needle kits, that doesn't require a ton of labor either. I mean, I love every product in my shop. It's not a matter of like what I love the most. I love the car coasters so much, but those take even more work for me to create. And I probably don't charge as much as I should for how long it takes for me to make punch needle items. I don't want to up the price of them, but for that reason, I don't want to push them so much, and I don't want, like, it sounds funny, but I wouldn't really want like a punch needle item post to go viral, because it would require so much work on my end to keep up with those orders. So punch needle kits, it doesn't require as much labor. Those are the products that I really want to market: keychains, magnets, and punch needle kits. So I'm going to try to brainstorm different creative ways I could market them and write down some ideas, and maybe I can work on doing that later this week or whenever I have time, like filming new content for that. I do have 3 punch needle kits I need to assemble, and like right now when it comes to marketing those, I film videos of me assembling them, of me punch needling, and then like showing the kit punch needling and just being like in the caption, if you want to try this yourself, like I sell DIY kits. And I want more ideas than just like those 3 things on how to market these. I have sat down and like talked about them to the camera and like explained what the kit is, but I don't want to like do that over and over again either. That's the weird thing with social media and posting content, is you want to stay original for the most part. Like you can follow trends and things like that, but you want some originality in your content. You don't want to keep posting the same thing over and over. You don't want to be too pushy and like in people's face trying to sell things. And it's just like harder than you'd think to come up with ideas and like keep it original to you. So I'm gonna take time to actually think about it, because I feel like I don't do that nearly enough. And we'll see if this helps. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll let you know if I have any crazy awesome ideas. Yeah, that's that. I will edit maybe later tonight, maybe tomorrow, and then like I said, maybe I'll do some punch needling tonight, but I will see you when I see you. It's the best time of day in the office with all the rainbows shining through. I just picked Sean up from work. Look at all these rainbows. This seriously makes me so happy. And I made myself a little snack, some cherries and a cheese stick. Duncan is obsessed with cheese sticks, so he will not leave my side the whole time I eat this, and I probably will share with him. But a little update on the social media brainstorming session. I did come up with some ideas, and I ultimately decided for today's post to do like a storytelling on like the punch needle kits and why I started them. So this is a video. There is music in the background, but it's quiet enough that I don't think it's gonna copyright it. I'm just gonna put it on the screen here, and just know I added closed captioning and background music when I actually posted it, but here's the video. I've been punch needling for 5 years, and this is how it all started. So 5 years ago, I saw a punch needle artist on Instagram, and I was instantly hooked. Over the next year, I tested so many different yarns, fabrics, and needles to find the perfect combination. People often ask me if punch needle is hard, and the answer is no, but it's hard to find the right combination. Once I had it down, I started selling my own punch needle coasters. then car coasters, phone grips, tote bags, and wall hangings. I truly fell in love with it, and I realized that so many other people wanted to try it too. So I created DIY punch needle coaster kits to make it easy for other people to start. I put all my knowledge into these kits, and I made it so that people didn't have to go through all the trial and error that I went through to learn to punch needle. And I currently offer 11 different kit options, and they make such cozy gifts for yourself or for a loved one. If you've been wanting to try something new or pick up a new craft, this is your sign. The link to shop is in my bio, or you can go to ourcheerycorner.com to grab your kit. Sorry about my face throughout that whole clip. That was the most awkward clip I've ever filmed because I'm just sitting here because I know I'm gonna be playing the video and Duncan just in the corner, we're just sitting here awkwardly. That was funny. Anyway, so I posted that. I want to post it on TikTok still. I will keep you posted on what else I get up to today. But I'm gonna have my snack for now and post that video on TikTok. And yeah, we have another yummy dinner planned for tonight. We're doing tacos with Mexican street corn, which is actually what we had for our wedding. We did chicken tacos and pork tacos with Mexican street corn, guacamole, salsa. It was so good. So we're gonna have that tonight. Obviously, it's not like the same as the wedding food, but we're like recreating it. Yeah, that's the plan. And I will see you when I see you. Okay, I completely forgot to film actually punching these out, but I did a couple of custom car coasters for my friend Rachel. She's the owner of Bart's Boutique, and I actually don't know what the logo is for exactly. She said it was a Marvel character. I'm gonna look it up now because I'm curious, but I think they turned out cute. I did it based on a logo she sent me. So it's like 2 Ds. It's like 7:30. We're about to eat dinner, so I'm gonna go eat and then we're gonna try a new Ninja Creamy recipe. It's like an Oreo one with a vanilla base. So yeah, and then I was gonna punch out inventory on here, but I messed up the first custom ones here because I forgot I had to mirror it. So now I don't have room for inventory on here. It's just orders, but that's okay. Also, if anyone was wondering, I don't offer custom coasters on my website just because I like people to know what they're buying and like see a design before they buy it, so they can't say they don't like it after I do a custom design. Even though I'm sure I could say once you agree to a custom design, you still have to purchase it, even if you don't love it at the end, but I just don't want to deal with that. But I will do like custom ones for friends and family if I think it's doable. So yes, we're gonna go eat and then, like I said, have our Ninja Creamy and watch Love Island. Is it a seance? A chicken seance?
Around the corn.
Yeah. Okay, dinner is ready. The street corn looks so good. Sean grilled the corn on the cob, and we cut the corn off the cob, added cheese, and then we added tahini, lime juice. I did a little more salt, even though the tahini has salt. I also added chili powder, even though that's also in here, and paprika, and then added chopped up cherry tomatoes and peppers and some cilantro. And then we have the chicken here, and I think Sean is grilling our
Tortillas.
was that a surprise? Grilling our tortillas. And we have the taco trays ready to go. So next clip you see, oh, I have cilantro on my finger, will be the assembled tacos.
Cutting corners. Where do you go?
See the nurse and the dog at the same time. No, I knew the conversation would be there. Just on your face.
Okay, I just made the Ninja Creamy and I tried it and it's definitely my favorite so far. It's also the most unhealthy though, so maybe that makes sense. But I'm gonna put the ingredients and recipe on the screen. It's still healthier than regular ice cream, so that's good. This and the mango sorbet is so good. And the mango sorbet is just mango and plain Greek yogurt. So that's definitely healthy. But Sean and I are gonna enjoy this. Sean hasn't tried it yet. And we're gonna keep watching Love Island. Good morning. Today is Wednesday. It is a very gloomy day outside, and yet again I'm getting a later start on my workday. But I'm starting to accept that if I want my ideal morning routine, I'm gonna be getting a later start to my workday, and if I want like sufficient sleep. So it is what it is. It's 11 a.m. I did a 30-minute lower body workout this morning, and then I showered, ate my breakfast. I also did a Sudoku puzzle. I want to start doing those at least a few times a week in the morning just to keep my brain sharp, because since I've been out of school, I feel like I've really like significantly cut back on like my learning and using my brain. So I want to find different ways to help improve analytical thinking, problem solving skills, all those things. So we're starting small with Sudoku. And yeah, that was fun. It also was like nostalgic. I used to do Sudoku with my grandma when I was little. I showed you this last night, which I probably put it on the screen, but this is the character Daredevil. It's like his logo. And then I'm gonna start the day. Actually, what time is it? It's 11:03. I want to drink my matcha. If I go live, then my matcha is sitting here. So I'm gonna start the day by doing some punch needling and enjoying my matcha. I made a strawberry matcha and I just used strawberry milk and put the matcha. It's actually a strawberry pandan matcha. I also put pandan syrup. But yeah, I'm gonna punch needle, enjoy my matcha. I also have some cherries here. I'm finishing breakfast. And after that, I will go live on TikTok, and yeah, that's what I had planned for today. I also want to make labels for the new magnets and put them away. I only have 3 spots left for magnets, but I have 4 magnets. So no, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new magnets. So I ordered 2 more of the storage units yesterday on Amazon. So we'll see when they get here. By the way, my Amazon storefront is always linked in my description, and these are on my Amazon storefront under keychain and office organization. I get asked a lot about where these are from. Usually I get asked on like TikTok, but if you're wondering, they're linked below. And I would appreciate if you did use that link because I earned some commission on every sale. It's pretty small, but every little bit helps. And yeah, so I ordered a couple of those. I don't know when they're supposed to get here, but that being said, I can only do like 3 labels and put 3 different ones away today. But yeah, that's that. Let's get going on some punch needling, and I will see you soon.
Could you catch me up here? Tell me what you felt. My head is filling bottles that keep falling off the shelves. Well, every word hit like a prism out of color there was wasted. I could see through every layer. This was heaven, I could taste it. Tapping on the counter, terracotta floor. Voices warm and blended, weaving through the door.
It's 12 o'clock and I just finished the 2 cactus coasters, and I still have the checkered ones to do, but I'm gonna take a break and go live on TikTok, and then I will see you after that and continue punch needling. I might move to the couch to do these ones just because the office is cute and all, but the couch is cozy and it's a gloomy day, so I feel like I should be working on the couch.
My skin was wide awake, so close I could hardly take it. Move quiet, leading into spiritual healing. Spiritual healing. I'm a billion people whispering spiritual healing. An earthquake at each step.
Just got off the live. It is 1 p.m. and I was live longer than normal. I was live for like 7 minutes. Yeah, it was 7 minutes, and then it got restricted. So I went live again and I was live for 31 minutes, which is longer than I'm usually live. Usually I go live for 15 to 20 minutes at a time, but I was feeling it. I wasn't like, okay, I want to get off. So I just stayed on longer, and we had 8,000 viewers. And so far we've had 7 orders, so that's good. And yeah, now I'm going to have some lunch. And then, like I said, I'm gonna go sit on the couch and punch needle. The colors that this customer chose for their checkered coasters, I'm so excited for, because one set is a cool tone, the blues, and then another is warm toned with like the yellow and orange. And I just think it's gonna come out so cute, and I love that it's like one cool tone, one warm tone. I've never had an order quite like that. So that's fun, but yes, that's a plan. Gonna go have something to eat, and then we will do some more punch needle. Okay, I'm about to start punch needling, but I just made a social media post that I wanted to read to you. There's a trend going around that's like advice I would give as a, and then it's usually someone's occupation or like their hobby, if I wasn't afraid to hurt your feelings, and then the caption has the advice. So I had a clip of me like working in my office, and on screen it said advice I would give as a small business owner if I wasn't afraid of hurting your feelings. And then I wanted to read you what I put in the caption. So here are my little bits of advice, and I'm curious if people agree. Sometimes I'm afraid to say like any opinion on anything, because when you have an opinion, that means someone has the opposite opinion. And this is something I've actually thought about like recently, is like just being a little scared to like have an opinion online, literally about anything. It could be the simplest things. Like I'll get comments nitpicking things that are like, it's just crazy. And like, while it doesn't get to me too much, it does get to me to the point where I'm like, I don't want to deal with those comments, so I'm not even gonna say my opinion on anything. And I saw someone say this recently, and they were saying like, if you share things online, but you're trying to please everyone and make everyone happy, you're probably pretty vanilla, which I was thinking about, and I'm like, that's so true, because that means just like not having an opinion on anything, and you're trying to please everyone, and you can't please everyone unless you're like literally not saying anything. Does that make sense? I don't know. Just in general, sometimes I'm scared of sharing my opinions, but these ones aren't that crazy. I said, I love running my business, but I've come to realize these harsh truths about it as well. Number one, working nonstop doesn't make you a better business owner. Rest and boundaries are what keep your business alive, and your joy in it too. Your business won't crumble if you take the weekend off. Balance is so important. Don't forget to live your life. And that's something I've struggled with. There's definitely periods where I feel as though I need to be working nonstop to like keep up with orders and deadlines. But if I was like working nonstop 24/7, I would be so burnt out, because I've had periods of that. Like last year when the kids went viral, I was working nonstop, and I was like, oh my God, this is so not sustainable. That's number one. Number two, motivation is fleeting. Self-discipline is why I'm still here. Motivation is what got me started, and it's a powerful force, but when sales are slow, days are long, and things simply aren't going my way, self-discipline takes over. I don't talk too much about that on YouTube, but I would say it's 50-50 on motivation and self-discipline that's driving me to get things done. If not, it's more on the side of self-discipline. I feel like motivation and inspiration to me go hand in hand, and oftentimes I'm not feeling very motivated or inspired, but that doesn't mean I'm not still loving what I'm doing and wanting to get things done. It just means I'm doing it because I'm self-disciplined and I'm holding myself accountable to get these things done. It's not because I'm so excited to do it. Even though I do love it, I just don't have that like fire in me every single day, if that makes sense. Number three, starting handmade is beautiful, but trying to scale while making every item yourself, that's a fast track to burnout. And that's not to say that you can't have a handmade business and keep it handmade forever. I'm just saying, if you want to really scale and grow your business, handmade is probably not the best option unless you hire other people to also help you make those items. Just because, I don't know, it is what it is. Handmade items take a long time, and scaling a business that's strictly handmade is a lot harder to do than scaling a business that has manufactured goods or completely sells manufactured goods, or like boutique style where you purchase the goods from someone else and resell them. It's just a lot easier to scale those kinds of businesses. And that doesn't mean one is better than the other. It's just in terms of like growing and scaling. Okay, pop-up markets are often romanticized, but they can be extremely physically and mentally draining. If you've done pop-up markets, you probably relate to that one, especially if you're an introvert and you get energy from being alone versus interacting with people. I am an introvert when it comes to interacting with strangers. I feel like I'm more of an extrovert with my friends. Like I get energy from hanging out with friends. But yeah, when it comes to interacting with strangers at pop-up markets, it's definitely draining. You're lugging things around, setting up, breaking down. It's a lot. That's that. And then number five, my business wouldn't be where it is today without social media. You can make the best product in the world, but if no one sees it, it won't sell. Treat social media like a free storefront. So yeah, I don't really do I don't at all do paid advertising on social media. It's all organic. And so that's where like the free storefront part comes in. But yeah, if it wasn't for social media, I literally would not have much of a business. I have relied on social media so much to grow my business. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. But yeah, those are my little tidbits of advice. And I put it on Instagram and TikTok. I wanted to share it with you as well. But now I'm going to punch needle, and Dunk Boy Mickey is sleeping on the ground. Oh, I woke him up. But yes, hopefully this doesn't take me too long. I don't want to spend the next 2 hours punch needling, but you never know. And then after I do this, I'm gonna finish the backings of them and get them packed up to go probably in the mail tomorrow.
Sometimes we act like a fool, not aware we're troublemakers. Sometimes we try to be cool, not being givers, only takers. Stop for a minute, stop and breathe for a minute. Don't get over your head, try to listen instead, won't you? Think for a minute, who you wanna be for a minute. Don't get over your head, you're like everyone else, aren't you? You could gain from being a bit nicer, know when to talk and when to shut your mouth. You're so moody, always such a fighter. Try to open up your mind sometimes. You'll be just fine. You'll be just fine. Sometimes we yell when we're sad, and sometimes we laugh when we're afraid. Sometimes we smile when we're mad, and some lines we wished we'd never said. Stop for a minute, stop and breathe for a minute. Don't get over your head, try to listen instead, won't you? Think for a minute, who you wanna be for a minute. Don't get over your head, you're like everyone else, aren't you? You could gain from being a bit nicer, know when to talk and when to shut your mouth. You're so moody, always such a fighter. Try to open up your mind sometimes. You'll be just
Okay, I just finished the car coasters, and this set, like I was saying, I was so excited about it. I think it turned out so cool and cute and such a unique order, but I'm gonna pack up this order. This one, like I've been saying, is for Rachel, so I'm gonna set it aside, put it in a little bag so it doesn't get dusty. These are both for one order, and let me see who it's for. This order is for Joshua, going to Washington. So I'm gonna pack this up and ship it out tomorrow. That took a little longer than I anticipated, but that's okay. I kind of took breaks to make content while I was working. I filmed a couple of, actually I filmed one TikTok and Instagram. Definitely follow me on Instagram and TikTok if you want to stay up to date with short form content that I post. Also, I post a lot on my story on Instagram. Okay, thank you, Joshua, if you happen to be watching. Sometimes I don't know if people on Etsy that order watch me on YouTube, because I don't know if I even link my Etsy in the description. I think it's just my website. Who knows? And I'm gonna actually go ahead and end this video here. I really hope you enjoyed a few work days in my life. I'm very excited to, like I said, get back into the business and fully dive right in and not be worrying about anything with the wedding. I'm glad it went well, but I'm also glad it's behind me. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm excited to finish my second Our Cheery Corner office space upstairs. I'm either gonna do that as a separate video or as part of next week's video, but stay tuned. And thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.
Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak, 'cause